So I've got another project I want to do for my gym space here. I want to build some lifting blocks for my Olympic lifting barbell. And I have 16 2x4s that I purchased for about $50. So I've looked at some different ways that people are doing DIY lifting blocks. Looks like there's a number of different ways people are doing them. I've seen people make them with 2x4s, with plywood, etc. But it seems like people are spending quite a bit of money. So hopefully for the $50 that I spend, I can put together blocks that come just above the knee. And so I'm just going to do some quick measurements here. I'm thinking about 24 inches should be wide enough. And then the depth, probably want it about 15. So 24 by 15. So let's go over in the workshop. I'll chop up my 2x4s into the right lengths, and then we'll put everything together. So here is my initial stack of 2x4s that I've cut. These are 24 inches in length and these are 13 inches in length. So it will be about 24 by 15. They are going to stack on end like this. Something I'm about to do now, which is not necessary, is I'm going to run it through my joiner and planer, flatten all of these out, but you certainly would not have to do that. And then I'm going to start gluing some of these together. So I think I'm going to have a 3-inch level, 6-inch and 9-inch. So I'll have one like this. I'll glue a couple together like that for a 6-inch. And then this will be my 9-inch. So I'll just make boxes like that. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a top, which I might just make out of 2x4s as well, which is going to be 3 inches thick. So there won't be a top on each one, there'll just be a frame. And so if I want it to be 12 inches high, I'll use the 9-inch one, and then I'll just put the top on top of that, which will be an additional 3 for 12 inches. So let me get these through the joiner and planer, glue some things up, and start assembling with screws. as you can see, the lifting blocks are now complete. It comes up to just about above the mid thigh, which is the height I really ever need. Usually I'm just doing snatches or cleans from just above the knee or below the knee or maybe a little lower. So I'm able to adjust these because I have multiple heights for the different blocks, and they are very sturdy. I've even dropped some weights from, overhead without any issue at all. They seem to be very sturdy, don't have any issues with them. And also, I probably won't be dropping from overhead too much. I'll probably do more guided drops down to that level, but they seem to be working really well. They're a little narrower and smaller than maybe a lifting block that you'd buy off the shelf, but I actually think that's kind of nice. They're easier to move around. They're made out of pine, so they're fairly lightweight and easy to use. They also have a second purpose too, and I can use them for jumping boxes as well. You can actually stack both of these on top of one another, and then I'm able to, it probably goes about this high, so I'll just stack them up against the wall because they are a little narrow, and then I can jump pretty high to use them as jumping boxes. So really happy with how they turned out. Definitely a lot cheaper than purchasing them. All in all, I don't know exactly how much I paid for these, but definitely under $100, which will save you quite a bit of money if you have the tools to put this together. And even if you don't have the tools that I have, you could definitely pull this off with a small amount of tools, and even just hand tools if you needed to. So hopefully this project is helpful for anyone else that's looking into creating their own lifting blocks. Leave some comments in the comments section. Thanks.